What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a reverb send in Reaper so that you can put reverb on your vocals, in my opinion, in the way that makes the most sense. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different ways that you could do this. You could put reverb directly on your vocal chain on your main vocals, like this. Now I'm just adding it to the end of my vocal chain. But I prefer to do it as a send. And the reason why I like to do this is because when you have reverb set up as a parallel send to your main vocal chain, you have a lot more control over how you get your vocals to sound. And you can take this trick and you can apply it to any effect. You can do delay sends, you can do parallel compression, parallel saturation, which is just the same idea, but you're blending saturation in with your main vocal chain in a way that's much more easily controllable. So without further ado, let me kind of get into it here and show you what I mean. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to create a track. And we're going to go into this track. You can go over to the volume knob right here and right-click on it. It's going to bring up your routing, your track routing. We're going to go into receives right here and click on Add New Receive. We're going to scroll down till we see our vocal bus or your vocal track if you want to send the individual vocal track. In this case, I want to send my affected vocals to this reverb send. So I'm going to select the vocal bus, which I have labeled Oaks. We're going to leave all of these settings exactly as they are. And now we're just going to X out of this. And now the main affected vocals are being sent to this track. So I'll show you what I mean. If I solo this, so only this is playing, you'll hear the main affected vocals.
You are taking all my time.
So now that we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our effects window. So we're just going to click on effects, and you're going to go with whatever reverb you want to use. I'm in this case going to go with Valhalla Vintage Verb. You're going to pull up your favorite reverb, and you're going to make sure that the reverb mix is set to 100%. This is because you don't want any of the dry signal coming through, because what we're doing is this track that we just set up as our send, this is going to be our reverb send. This is 100% affected. So this is just like if we put this reverb onto our main vocal chain and set the mix to 50% or 40% or whatever. But like I said, this gives us more control over the end result because we can do a lot of different things to this reverb, and we don't necessarily have to mess around with anything in our vocal chain. We can just leave this sounding exactly how we like it. So now you just have a separate track that controls your reverb. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to play this vocal track right now, and you'll hear the reverb now coming through.
You are taking all my time, suffocating my whole life.
So as you can hear, now this track is picking up all the reverb. If we solo this, it's just going to be reverbed out.
You are taking all my time.
And then, of course, you can dial in your reverb track. Maybe you want to go with a plate reverb or whatever it is. You can make this sound however you want it to, and this is going to be just your reverb sound. So now when we play the vocals with the track that we're mixing along to, we can blend this in. And there you go. That's how you create a reverb send in Reaper.